episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. And today I've got a special one. This is getting released early. This normally would be coming out, I'm pretty far ahead. This one would be coming out around April 26th. It will come out, I think it'll be like episode 1007, but it's going to come out today as well. The day I recorded it, because I was given the group Ramen Junkies by a fellow named Victor, and thanks again, man. It's great. The growth in this group is explosive. When I got it like 3-4 days ago, there were 39,000 people in it. Back in October, he said he had 200 people in it. And then just all of a sudden went boosh. And 3 or 4 days later, there's 50,000 people in this group. So I thought it would be cool, since in probably like 2 or 3 hours, it's gonna hit 50,000. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a special recipe time for you guys, and I'm gonna do creamy chicken. Creamy chicken. So let's do this. 3 minutes on the stove. I'm gonna do this up all fancy like, and I'll run you through the whole thing, because you can be like, what do you mean? It's just creamy chicken instant noodles. I do stuff. You're gonna see. You're gonna see. It's not gonna make anybody mad, I hope. If you get really, really, really mad about this video, I'm sorry. Wasn't my plan. Let's do the quote of the day. So I've decided, I thought it'd be cool for all the moderators. There's me and there's 6 other folks, or maybe 7. I can't remember, but there's a bunch of us that are doing moderation in the group, because when I first inherited it, there was kind of like a cranky, kind of like offensive element going on. Just some folks that weren't very nice. It was really cool. This morning I got a message saying, hey, the group's nice to be in again. Thank you so much. I was like, it's working. Cool. But I've got this book, and it was from a guy at one of the companies that Nissan Foods owns, and there's this book, if you're an employee at Nissan Foods, you get, and it's called Momofuku Ando Speaks. Momofuku Ando was the guy who invented instant noodles back in 1958, and this is a book of his quotes. The moderators and me, we're gonna go by the name, we're Section 42. Section 42 is a reference to a quote in this book that goes, think, and think again. When I beat my brains out, I pass blood in my urine. And that would be enough for somebody to report that. If somebody just wrote that, that's probably enough for somebody to get like bent out of shape and report it to us. So it just seems like a fitting one to do. Anyways, we're on number 1. What? I think, yeah. We're on number 196. Remember the 3 habits of Ho-Ren-So, Japanese for spinach. Hokaku, report. Renraku, inform, and Sodan, consult. That's cool. But number 197, I'll give you a 2 for today. 197. Recently, there seem to be many employees who can't say good morning in a cheerful way. Are you all eating breakfast properly? That's rad. I like that one. But yeah. Another one that he did was self-defense is the road to ruin. So if you like have to defend yourself all the time, I think that's where he was going with it, but Yeah, it's cool. So what I'm gonna do that's different on this video than the other ones that I usually do, I'm gonna do this part, which I normally do, but then I'm going to actually show you what happens next. So yeah, you'll see what I mean. I will demystify what I do. So here we got the, can you see it? Kinda ish. How's that? Man, I need to turn up the brightness on my screen. One moment. There we go. Yes, using high brightness will lower your battery life. I'm well aware. That's fine. Anything for the fans of the group, or the members. But yeah, there's a bunch of us, and it's like I'll look, and the longest that I've seen since I started getting the mods together was maybe like a half an hour between times that people had done something in the group, whether it be approve a comment for deletion, block a user, or allow new users in. No, it's not like we're like out to block users, but when you have an influx, I mean, yesterday we had 47,000 users in the morning, and today we're gonna hit 50,000. So when you have that big influx, of course you're gonna have some people, maybe like, I mean, think about this, 1% of 1,000 is 10 people. When you get 2,000 people a day, that 1% that are like jerks and scumbags, that's like 20 people. And there have been days that since I inherited this thing like 4 days ago, that we've gotten like close to 3,000 new users, so, or members. So yeah, it's an interesting thing. And it's interesting what makes people unhappy and what doesn't. So, yeah. So generally when I'm doing a review video, this is something I've reviewed before, so it's not really a review, but this is my favorite of the Maruchan varieties anyway. I love this stuff. If I'm sick, this is like my favorite freaking thing in the world. Next to great value spicy instant noodles. But Canada's, as my son likes to remind me, Canada is closed. We live just north of Seattle, and we used to drive up to Canada, God, like twice a month, and go buy like groceries and stuff up there at the Walmart up there. The Walmart just over the border in Richmond, BC, next to Vancouver. Oh my God. Walmart here, you think of like, you know, like people of Walmart and all that stuff. Nuh-uh. Up in Richmond, Richmond has the highest concentrated Asian population in North America. And you've got like, I'm sure there's probably at any time in the parking lot of that one up there, like 50 Teslas. We've seen Lamborghinis, Ferraris, yeah, at Walmart in Canada. And it's cheap. It's just like Walmart, except it's a different clientele. Now there's another Walmart up there that's not as fancy, but still. So these are mung bean sprouts. A little bit of crunch. Hello, Miles. Go! Son's out there having fun. We got 35 minutes till my daughter has her non-in-person school craziness. I baked some chicken this morning. You can do it, buddy. Have fun. Okie dokie. Came out pretty good. I used 2 things on it. lavender seasoning. And check this out. Isn't that rad? This is like an herb blend from a restaurant in I think they're in Taiwan. Yeah, Kiki's from Taiwan. Kiki! Kiki! That song, the Kiki song, I don't know how it goes. I've heard tell the Kiki song. Now, another thing that I really like doing up are eggs. And my wife makes the most amazing runny yolk soft-boiled eggs in the world. But yesterday was kind of hectic, so, and I'm absolutely horrible. It'll take me a whole dozen eggs to actually make one that comes out right. I'm more than happy to admit that. So my wife is super kind and she makes them for me. But I can make nice fried eggs. Trick to make a perfect fried egg. So listen up. What you do, get one of those little silicone egg rings and do a bunch of spray, like cooking spray. Spray everything. Put the heat on just a notch above low. Let it sit there for about 5 minutes. Crack the egg into it, okay? Now, notice how it's in the middle? You've got to like move it around so it'll get in the middle and wait for the bottom of it to turn white. Then, you know, it's not clear anymore, the white. So what that means is it'll get more and more like it's just gonna settle in that spot. And then you put it down to low and let it sit there for about 10 minutes. And this one, I got a little too warm. But yeah, if you do that, the yolk is like disturbingly runny. Some people don't like that. Whatever, I don't care. You do you. I'll do me. Here's some spring onion, AKA green onion, AKA scallion. Scallion sounds like way fancier. You'll hear me throw out the term coriander from time to time. This is narutomaki. This is fish cake. It comes in a long cane and you just slice it thin. Put it right there. And let's go with some sesame seed. A little bit. I was thinking of using some Laogan Ma. I think I will. Again, my wife to the rescue. She got me a bottle at the store. And as I mentioned in a post a day or so ago, this is Laogan Ma Spicy Chili Crisp. This is of the gods. So if you try this stuff, I've got a spoon that I just used to scoop this stuff out. Check it out. That's my Laogan Ma spoon. It doesn't get used for anything else. Ever. Or think. It's at least I've used it only for spicy chili crisp. But yeah, as somebody was mentioning this morning, it also comes in one that has peanut. But yeah, this is like, I affectionately refer to it as love sludge as well. Okay. I'm gonna put you right ponied up against the egg. Is that all right? Yeah? Right about here? Is that okay? Yeah? Oh, look at that. Yeah. Damn! Okay. It's chili crisp, so there is some heat to it. If you don't like heat, you're good. I do, however. I think that's good on the oil, though. I'm almost thinking I'll just leave it. No. Pepper flake, just a bit. And now I use this thing I like to call Rotato. And it's just a rotating plate. It's like a display thing. I always thought, you know, you want to class stuff up, make it rotate on a little thing. See? There we go. The only problem is centering it. If you guys got any ideas on how to make it perfectly dead center. I wish I had like a little mat that I could put on it. And that's pretty good. There we go. And then by doing this also, it'll move that chili crisp around a little bit. Let it work some of its magic too. All right, here we go. Come on, play the next song. So this is the point when usually I'm like, all right, thanks for watching, like, subscribe on YouTube, and blah, blah, blah. This has been the Ramen Raider. Enjoy your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. This is the one I'm doing next. You'll see tomorrow, and bye. Today, I'm going to show you actually what happens next. So, let's see. Put this over here. So the next step is to take the picture. So, let's see, let me do that. Here's the first one. A little bit of sun going on. I usually like that, but it's in a crummy spot. Alright, so here's where I do all my main photo shoot stuff. And this thing's called a coffee stand. I've got a DSLR, Nikon camera on top. So, Alexa, stage off. Check it out. Alexa, camera on.
Okay.
So it's all hooked up to the computer with software, and basically I can see what the camera sees like that. I'm hoping you can you see that? I just don't know. Oh, I can find out here. Yeah, you can see that. So what I do is I just try to angle it, put it in the right spot, zoom it in as much as I can without cutting anything off. And that looks pretty good. So, Alexa, stage 1%.
Okay.
So what's going on right now, I've got the lights pointed at the wall, and that's what they call a bounce. So what that can do is make this area of the bowl lighter, so it's more balanced. So there you go, there's that. Alexa, stage 50%.
Okay.
Alexa, stage 100%.
Okay.
And yeah, that's about it. So just so you know, that's what the inside of my computer looks like. And those little people in there, those are instant noodle people.
Okay.
There you go. There's the crew. That's the kid from the Deme Ramen. The chicken from Chicken Ramen. And the little girl who's part of like the little cartoony thing that they have going along with that. And Mr. Hot Dog, the Angry Bunny, and of course, Jack Black. Yeah, that's what I do. And you guys are making some really neat looking ramen. I appreciate it. It's cool. I really like seeing what you guys are coming up with. Blows me away. It's like there's always something new to see. So it's cool. Anyways, this has been Hans the Ramen Reader wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. To all 50,000 of you, thanks for joining up, and I'll talk to you again the next time we hit a big psychological number, maybe like 75,000 or 100,000. If there's anything you want me to like review, just ask. I'm thinking I'm gonna put a little Q&A section on here so you can ask me anything. I've reviewed over 3,800 varieties of instant noodles, so I can hook you up. So anyways, have a good one.